welcome back to Dead Rising 4. That, what the fuck? Back off! Anyway, one of the guys that was in the transport wanted morphine. That's the only reason we have to come back here. So, grab the morphine, save the guy, and then find out what this monster is.
I want to find out what that hammer is.
This is what we got from Sybil, the maniac we killed in the last episode.
It's a stinky hammer.
It is literally a hammer infused with acid.
Oh, it's acid. It looks like it smells like pig shit.
Well, when you deal with semi-subpar, so that's like a fourth terrible, of a maniac fight. Quarter par, there we go. It's like you get it at McDonald's. Yeah, I'd like the quarter par, please. Thank you.
Well, it's just green smoke. It's not like, bubbling or something I would expect acid to do. It just looks like it smells bad. Yeah,
this is something, I think it comes from the, shortened development time. Dead Rising 4 likes to use only, like, 2 elements, like, for their weaponry. So you'll see a lot of acid-based weapons, you'll see a lot of electricity-based weapons. Dead Rising 3 was all about the fire. If you could set it on fire, it looks awesome. You burn hundreds of zombies.
It had fire, it had sound, it had explosives. It had a little of everything.
It had, literally, the Scythe of Death. And then you come back over here, it's just explosions, lightning, and acid.
And ice.
And ice. Yes.
As much as I love liquid nitrogen, pump the brakes a little bit.
There's actually an episode where we go nuts on the ice, and that is probably one... Okay.
Oops.
I'm not going to say this often during Dead Rising 4. I legitimately had a moment where my eyes widened and I was like, oh my god, I'm having fun.
I can't see so good.
You said for a moment, though, so...
Well, it was for that brief moment. I was like, holy shit, a good game exists. And then it all went away soon after.
They're calling it a recovery op.
Rest in peace, my fun times with Dead Rising 4. I'll miss you.
We barely knew ye.
He was so young!
Alright, now what the hell is going on here? Good hook!
Oh. Got more hanging soldiers.
Well, look at this. My friends from Old Town are back.
Just seems like reusing assets, maybe?
Maybe, but I would like to think that whatever this is that's killing soldiers is actually an interior decorator, or used to be. I don't know if this thing is zombified or not, but, these soldiers would look pretty good in just like this ooh-woo shape here. That looks pretty good.
I think a psychopathic interior decorator would be great.
Ooh.
Like you walk into a department store,
Gotta go.
and there's like skin as wallpaper and zombies hanging from the ceiling and, eyeballs as furniture. It's just, what the hell? It's like, hello! Welcome to my store! I hope you enjoy the decorations I spent all day just redecorating. I finally got the feng shui the way I want it to be.
Then
he sits in a chair made of like 5 people.
Okay, we might be getting into, like, too much serial killer territory, but then again I realize that you get away with a lot more now in games than you used to. Like, I was just rewatching old AVGN episodes, and the fact that a game based off Texas Chainsaw Massacre got banned from stores is hilarious to me nowadays.
Now the only thing that gets banned from stores is unfinished Cyberpunk games.
Reading that was, like, simultaneously painful, and, I hate to say I told you so. That is probably the meanest thing Sony could have ever done, but rightfully deserved. You don't promise your platform holders, oh yeah, it'll be done, and then ship out an unfinished piece of shit.
It's almost like crunch doesn't work.
That just throws all of your trust out the door. What are you doing?
This game is more stable than Cyberpunk.
I know! That's the crazy thing!
That's embarrassing to admit.
Oh, shit!
This game, shot out in a year, is more stable and playable.
And it's still glitchy as fuck. Like, that thing with the Holy Terror is hilarious. People have actually started sending me glitches, like, on video. I actually had a message in my inbox on the profile I used to record these. They sent me a glitch of, and I'll show this in the video, I hope you don't mind there, bud. Oh, shout out to Simple Flips here. He was taking a picture with a soldier. The soldier went through the floor, and then Simple just started, like, turning in midair. It was nuts.
Oh, that's a bad one then. Ooh.
And then, as soon as he, like, got out of the selfie pose, the soldier just, like, died. And I think it's because he took a selfie on the hitbox of a crate. And the crate lifted him up, and then started, like, turning him around because the game couldn't figure out what to do.
God, I hope so.
Well, I mean, every game has its share of bugs and glitches. That's just the reality. But I think the difference is, how game-breaking is it? How easy is it to fix it?
Apparently, there's a couple in here that are game-breaking, such as, you know, if you're going for a 100% run, I've had a few people comment saying sometimes the survivors that you save in panic rooms just vanish and never return, so you don't get credit for it.
They just stop counting. Great.
That fucking sucks, and there really is no way to save that unless you reload the chapter, which you can do after you beat the game.
My favorite glitches, though, are, like, little visual glitches that look like they mess it up, but then when you, like, reload it or just, you know, transition out of some place, it's fixed. Those are the ones that are harmless, the ones that don't do anything, like the lamp glitch in SpiderMan. Miles Morales.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one.
So, for some reason, it's not very common, like it hadn't happened to me, but it has happened. Sometimes, after a certain mission, if you go to a certain place, and the planets align, Miles will turn into an inanimate object. He'll turn into a trash can, or more famously, a lamp.
Okay, that's just hilarious.
I mean, the game still works fine. You can still do all your
no
web swinging.
way!
You can still, you know, fight enemies and shit. You're just an object.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, but I think when you fast travel or you transition somewhere, it sets it right.
There's probably a check for that.
So I follow Phil Lord on Twitter. He saw that, and he's like, "Oh, we have to put this in Enter the Spider-Verse 2."
Oh, yes! Oh, that'll be a great gag.
It's like, we have to. In some way, we have to put Spider-Lamp in Spider-Verse 2.
There's been a lot of positive press from Insomniac and from Spider-Man. It's a complete experience for your PlayStation 5 and your PlayStation 4.
Fallen through the world a couple of times, but again,
really?
death isn't really much of a consequence. Actually, I don't even think I felt at the world, just it happens to sometimes. But again, all it does is just, oh, you died, and it puts you back to a place, and okay, get going.
Oh, that's good.
Nothing's, like, entirely ruined. It's still very stable, and, of course, it just released, like, what, a month ago?
Yeah.
So they still got patches that they're probably going to be making.
See, that's what I love about games that come out nowadays. If there's a glitch, it will be fixed eventually if the company cares enough. If it stays in there forever, all of a sudden you're a target for speedrunners.
My philosophy is, make sure that the game is finished, and then you fix it.
Right.
Not release it, and then you finish it.
That's become such a disgusting practice lately. Like, hey, release a game that's only half done, and we'll fix it later. No? Can I please have a game that works properly? Thanks.
Fix it now, like, right now, like, immediately, yes.
Yeah, and the fact that you bring up that this game runs better than Cyberpunk 2077 is hilarious, because apparently, during Cyberpunk's development, there were a lot of problems that were brought up from testers, And they just pushed it through and said, hey, don't worry about those. That's not a good sign. Speaking of not a good sign, we've got a new zombie variant to deal with.
Oh no, it better not be bees.
It's worse.
It's in a power suit?
So, supposedly, here's our monster.
Yeah, but you sure sound pissed.
Here he is.
Hey, I was just...
It's got green eyes. What's that do? I guess we'll find out.
Oh, hi, new zombie.
Super weird zombie.
So these ones are faster. They jump, they attack, they dodge attacks. And, you know, they can just climb on walls. Why not?
Oh no. This isn't fun.
What the hell? Are you kidding me?
This was another Microsoft decision. Allegedly.
What, make harder, unfun, annoying zombies?
Microsoft saw this and was like, yeah, these are pretty cool, keep them in. They fucking suck, Microsoft! Have you ever played a video game before? I don't want to fight a monster that can jump on walls, unless that's the main mechanic of the game. You idiot! Oh, well, whatever.
I'm serious, it looks like skunk water. I'm just...
Well, just imagine that we're Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not gonna make out with a zombie. Mi amor, it is the end of the world, but the beginning of our love, no?
Fucking horny Looney Tunes. God.
Huh. Is this gonna be an on-the-record conversation, Dr. Blackburn?
Nope, it's off the record!
Oh my god! Everyone UDJ done made it funny! Oh my god!
I know it doesn't happen often, but I made a joke!
Gosh dang it, man, we might be able to save this series, by gum! It's gonna be great! Oh, that was intrigue.
Dr. Blackburn. That did not sound good.
Hey, Capcom, thank you for this. This right here. This one thing right here. Thank fucking Lord, we're going straight back to the mall in a screen transition.
That's nice.
And then, poof, you're back. Wait for it. Gotta load it. Hey, there we go.
Well, more like poo.
Yeah, it's poof with like 27 O's, but hey, at least we got there.
This should be interesting.
So going back to glitchiness and finishing of games.
Yes.
If we have a second.
Oh, yes.
You've all seen the recent Nindies stream, right?
Ah, yes.
There was that cat cafe game called Calico.
Yeah, is that glitchy?
Violet has been playing it, and yeah, it's rough. It's got some jank. There's a lot of pop-in, some quest important items, and targets just kind of disappear.
Yikes.
Yeah, you'll need that
But
for sure.
I'm gonna give them credit for two things. First of all, they said, okay, thanks for telling us about everything, we're gonna be setting up, patches and all that. They are going to fix the game. And second of all, you know how many people are work on that game?
Probably 2.
2.
Oh, I called it, yeah!
2 people worked on the game. Only 2.
That's astounding to me.
They also charged only $12 for it instead of $59.99 and $79.99 with the Ultimate Edition, and then $89.99 for the Ultimate Deluxe Edition.
You know, I got this game day one. Do I regret it? Oh, absolutely. But there is one thing that it came with as a pre-order bonus. I actually got a Dead Rising 4 snow globe.
Oh, that's cool.
I still have it because it's really cool.
Is it like a little baby snow globe or like a good size one?
Yeah, it's one of those little mini ones.
Okay. So wow, a big one. That's a nice bonus. Shit.
It's made of plastic. It's small, but it is so cool. It's got the Dead Rising 4 logo. It's got like an entire backdrop with simple flips in there. It's really neat.
Okay, enough about the game. What about the snow globe?
You up!
I'm not going to give that many compliments to the game because here we have another maniac that could have been brilliant with a setup and payoff cutscene. This is Captain Black Friday Beard. I love that idea.
Is that really his name?
Have a pirate slashing prices on Black Friday and then he goes insane. Fucking genius.
He doesn't allow vandalizers in his store.
Or on his ship.
Does this make my face look fat?
Oh my god, his name actually is Captain Black Friday Beard.
I told you.
Oh, the Owen Wilson haircut.
Wow. Now if only we could get a broken nose.
Warm.
Ah, Shanghai Noon.
Hey, there we go. Now I'm a pirate. It's time to go plunder some booty. How about it?
Ew.
What? There is nothing wrong with what I said. We're just gonna go plunder some booty from all these pirates.
Say goodbye!
Goodbye.
Blah, blah, blah. The mighty Captain Black Friday Beard?
What? Wait, who? Oh, there he is. Hi, Captain. He just kind of appeared out of nowhere. Oh my god, he hurt so much. Ah, he hurt so much.
Oh, I didn't realize that was him for a
Oh
moment.
my god, he hurts so much! Get out of here! God damn! Hello? Hello? Oh, well, there he goes.
Okay.
Let me make some notes here.
I may walk the plank, but I'll never walk up these stairs.
Caribbean Cove. Harmless.
See, they could have done so much more with this, and actually, the AI bugged. There were supposed to be more guys in shark suits that were supposed to come help Captain Black Friday Beard. And, you know, he also had a survivor hostage, but you won't know that until you actually come to the fighting arena. But if there was a cutscene solidifying that he had a hostage, you would have been like, oh, shoot, I think we should save this guy. And then there's also an Exo Suit up here, and this is probably... This is amazing. Let's just pick up the cannon. Why not?
Drives me up a wall. We have to get an Exo Suit for all the fun things.
I know, but, hey, those guys... Oh.
Unless... if you hit max level... then you can do everything with the Exo Suit without an Exo Suit.
That'd be cool, but that would take extra time.
No, it wouldn't!
But you gotta be able to program the Exo Suit on the guy.
Just go for, you know, like, an item you need an Exo Suit for. Check player level. If player level above 99, then pick up.
Holy shit, we picked up our first power-up.
Yep, and we got 70 seconds left.
Certain pieces of technology double the power of your Exo Suit. It deals amazing damage. You now have a giant vacuum on you that you can shoot air blasts or, you know, blow back zombies. You can't pick up any other weapons because that would be too awesome. But hey, at least you have an amazing power-up that I've wasted all the time on because I killed all the enemies and the survivor's gone. Oops. But hey, one cool thing about the Exo Suit is no matter how far you fall from the sky, you are perfectly fine.
Answer me this.
Yes.
Can you get Exo Suit upgrades?
Besides the one we have right now?
Like, oh, you hit level up. You can now use an Exo Suit for 3 minutes.
I will get back to you on that. Because I honestly can't remember.
Because just 2 minutes, and all this cool stuff you can do, all these cool things you can pick up, that's ridiculous!
Yeah. It is. Oh yeah, so the second time you go to the mall, like you go through the entire plot up to this point and you finally get to Chapter 3, a lot more of the mall opens up. You remember how when we went to Hamburger Fiefdom, we weren't allowed past a certain point to go get collectibles?
Yeah.
All of that is now open to us.
It's become a sixdom.
I guess they just didn't want players wandering off too much in their semi-sandbox.
Yeah, we don't want them wandering off too much because it's a strict action game and there's no time limit, so why would we want them to... Wait.
Wait a minute. But this means all of the upper floors of the mall are now open, so you can go get whatever goodies are in there. All of the places that were under construction are now open again, so that's kind of neat. Nice blown-out audio you got there, Capcom.
The mall opened today and it's not finished yet.
Oh my god, there was crunch in making a mall!
Now the only crunch there is the sound of a skull being stepped on.
Oh god, a guy in an Exo Suit. Oh, well, he's dead.
Can you take his Exo Suit?
Nope.
Ruined opportunity!
I know. Would have been really cool. The Bogey Monster. That combo vehicle sucks. Let's show it off later.
Bogey Monster makes it so that you can never hit above par in a golf game.
You can't hit any eagles either. That's the type of humor you get over here at Niskel and UDJ Incorporated.
You know how many jokes you get with UDJ and the Nisco Incorporated?
Oh, hole in one.
Only 4!
Oh, that's pretty good. But, oh, there it is.
Which school of thought do you subscribe to? Are you an albatross kind of guy or a double eagle kind of guy?
I'll go with whatever bird you want me to go with.
You know what an albatross is? In golf?
Isn't it, I know it's a specific stroke number. It's like 2 under par?
Yeah, so say you have a par 5.
Yeah.
You hit it in 5, it's a par. You hit it in 4, it's a birdie. Hit it in 3, it's an eagle. You hit it in 2,
it's an
that's
albatross.
a double eagle. But that sounds dumb.
What?
Albatross sounds better.
Okay. Yeah, I do like that better.
Like NES Golf had double eagle. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Double eagle? No!
It's an eagle, but twice. Ha 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 ha. Oh, cool.
Let's try it.
Ooh, they're showing off different power-ups for the Exo Suit that we don't have on. Oh, shit. We might eventually have to show off cool things, but right now the game decides, you've shown off too many cool things. Let's give you a break.
Lame things from here on out.
See, that's what I can't stand. There are some brilliant ideas in here. So many of them. But there is so much bullshit to weed through. Like, these guys, who the fuck are they? They're just random dudes. They get in your way, just like everything else. Every other enemy is just an annoyance. And just let me play with the toys.
Don't have too much fun now.
Jesus!
That was cool.
God, that blew out the audio. Yeah, so the one combo weapon I didn't get when we were at the first safe house is a plunger with a bunch of, what do I want to say? A bunch of speakers attached to it. And if you shoot it, it explodes with electrical damage. Okay.
Odd, but okay.
There we go. Give me a thing.
Thank you, man.
Oh, an Equalizer? I already had one of those. Oh, well.
An equalizer on the rock setting. Turn this dial, it turns to the pop setting.
See, look at that. I don't feel strong with a combo weapon. Zombies just shrug it off. Look at that.
Yeah, he didn't even react. You hit You hit any other zombie in any other Dead Rising game with that fucking thing, they'll, like, explode into meaty chunks.
That's the point of the combo weapons. Extra power. But if these zombies are, like, shrugging off attacks from an Equalizer, I don't feel powerful. I feel like a weakling.
Remember how great it was when you first attached a fire axe to a sledgehammer?
Hell yeah!
You felt like you were fucking Ares, god of war.
And the laser sword, I bet you anything this doesn't kill in one hit. Okay. I stand corrected.
You know what I miss from the other Dead Rising games?
What's that?
When you know, if you have a laser sword, or a broadsword, or some big bladed weapon that cuts things up really well, they don't get chopped into parts.
There's like 5 different ways that zombies can be cut. Their head comes off, they can get sliced down the middle, I think you can cut legs off, and they get cut in the middle from the torso, but I believe that's it. Oops. Yeah, so I also found out it's really easy to break weapons. The damage distribution is all over the fucking place when it comes to all these weapons. The combo weapons barely deal any damage, or they deal base damage on the weapon they came from. In the case of the Equalizer, I think it deals the same damage as a baseball bat, which is ridiculous.
But with electricity attached to it!
But, like, combo weapons can break normal weapons like butter. What is going on? Oh yeah, here's the bogey monster.
What the...
We took a golf cart and attached it to a Segway, and now we are running around in a golf cart Segway that apparently has 3 different attacks, but whenever I press X, nothing happens. You can shoot golf balls using the left bumper. The right bumper is probably the funniest one, is where you use golf clubs as basically a saw blade. Like, they're trying, but this one's kinda terrible because you can become top-heavy and fall over.
Hey, watch it!
What's the X?
I think it's time we move on. The second time through the mall, now that everything's open, it's a good time to clean up, and that's basically what I was doing here, is just checking up on all the combo weapons we can get now, just to show off something interesting. Because apart from that new Evolve zombie, there's not much happening here. I mean, we fought a pirate. That's cool.
That was, yeah,
He had monster sails, slicing them in half, just like the people he killed. Alright, I do have a defense for not knowing that you could turn the radio off. Get this. To change the station, you press up on the D-pad. To turn it off, you hold up on the D-pad.
That's understandable.
When you're trying to turn it off, it changes the channel, even if you're holding it, so you have to do it a second time to actually turn the damn thing off.
Well, it's like real life. You know, in a real car radio, usually, you know, the station's... Well, actually, no, that's volume. Never mind. So it doesn't make sense.
I don't want to go for real life. I'm in a fucking zombie game! But hey, I told you we'd be back in the comic shop, so now let's take a look at all the Easter eggs we got here. Alright, got the usuals. Got your Mega Man, you got your base. There's my boy!
Rival schools.
Okami!
Oh, the Okami official art book!
Oh my god, these are art books! Fuck off! I'm trying to look at Capcom's history!
You can't...
Okay, what else do we got here? There's stuff all over the place. Please tell me there's something else. That's Asura's Wrath!
What?
That's Asura's Wrath art book!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! People did think of Asura's Wrath! Oh, and on the back it has Resident Evil 5 things! Fuck off! I'm trying to nerd out! What else do we... Oh, there's your Power Stone shirt. What else do... Is there... Wait, what's that?
Blow.
Oh, yeah. So, apparently there are books out in the wild. That's a thing.
But where's the Street Fighter Swimsuit Edition?
Let's see. Resident Evil 6 art book, Street Fighter art book, Breath of Fire art book. Is there anything down here? Oh, there's the graphic novel. The, Phoenix Wright graphic novel. Oh, there's a Resident Evil 5 logo.
Surprised there's no Nightmare Before Christmas games, or comic books anywhere.
Probably couldn't get the rights.
Yeah, I think they lost the rights a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they got the posters. That's not a Mega Man helmet. That's a Matul. Oh, we'll wear it anyway.
I think that's a Monster Hunter thing at the bottom right there.
Oh, wait. These are board games. I think. It's either that or they're more books. I spy my favorite franchise being represented in very pixelated text. Hell yeah, Resident Evil. Oh, arcade machines too. This place has it all. I just wish it was higher resolution.
Well, now, because we have no time limit, you can look to your heart's content.
Yeah, I mean, this would have been cool to just be like a small aside while I'm heading towards the next story mission, but there's nothing going on here, man, so I'm just gonna take my time and check out the comic store. Nice.
I guess that does it for our Capcom Heroes segment.
Yeah. There wasn't much happening in Capcom Heroes, and don't worry, we will be getting into different costumes. But, you remember that DLC I turned on? Well, here's what it does to Evolve Zombies. I just thought that was really funny.
It turns him to a reindeer furry.
And we got a couple more, or I think one more poster to look at before we sign off for the day. We got Lost Planet.
Ew! Ugh!
You're the one that played Lost Planet. What'd you think?
There was only one good one, and that was not it.
Lost Planet 3 was kind of a bust, from what I hear.
Lost Planet 1 was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It was a interesting take on the third-person shooter. The second one was, kind of lost its identity a little bit. And the third one, it just went, woo! Out the window.
Yeah, that was around the time when a lot of games were getting shoehorned in multiplayer, like Dead Space 3, and completely ruined the atmosphere.
They shoehorned co-op in really, really badly, too.
That's what I meant, co-op. So... Man, I'm glad we don't do that anymore. Now we just ship games that aren't finished and, you know, call it a day.
This episode of Dead Rising 4 is brought to you by Simple Flips. If a 720 triple axle is too tough for you, Simple Flips.